If you've been thinking about taking the environmentally friendly option to clean your floors using bicarb soda, hydrogen peroxide or vinegar, and thinking you're doing the right thing by the environment, I'm about to tell you why you're not, and why you're better off using a commercially purchased chemical product from the hardware. I know, I was shocked too. If you're a regular to my channel, first of all, thank you! And second of all, you'll know that recently I've really been getting into my, what do you want to call them, environmentally friendly products. One of the things that was just in my face everywhere I went was how to use baking soda, peroxide or vinegar to clean the grout on your tiles. And I thought, all right, I'm going to give this a try. It sounds good. It's going to be cheaper, less chemicals. It's a bit of scrubbing and a bit of effort on my part, but I got the time. So I thought I'd give it a go. The first time I used the bicarb mix on my floor, I used the vinegar and the bicarb. It makes a hell of a mess. The bicarb sits on the floor and you've got to scrape it all up. And then you need to wash the floor. I mean, when it's all dry and it looks great and you're standing there going, oh my God, my grout looks wonderful. And then you go, yeah, but the tiles have got this smeary, dusty residue over it. And it takes several mops, I'm talking 3, 4, 5 moppings to get rid of that residue. And for that, think of all the extra physical effort and also think of the extra water used. And then quite by accident, I stumbled across a video on YouTube saying, don't use vinegar to clean your floor grout. And I thought, all right, this bloke's, you know, taken a few too many hallelujahs. But I watched it, I listened to what he said, and then I did my own research, and it turns out he was right. Vinegar is an acid, and if you put this acidic product on your grout, it eats away the sealer, gets into the little pockets of air in the grout, breaks down the texture of the grout, and over time and repeated use, it's going to eat your grout away and you're going to have to re-grout all of the tiles. And I was like, whoa, don't see all that on the how-to videos on YouTube. My second trial, I just used the bicarb by itself, simply because I wondered how good it would work just with bicarb and water. And it actually worked pretty good. I was quite pleased with the results, but still a heck of a mess. A lot of product and repeated floor washings with excess water just to remove that residue. By this time I'm starting to think, not keen on this. But by now I was so far sucked into the whole scientific process of it that I thought, what the heck, I'm gonna give the peroxide a go. And if you've watched the other video, you'll see that the hydrogen peroxide, it really worked. It made the grout pop like a Hollywood smile. It was like neon white, and I was like, wow. And then I started thinking about the big picture. I thought, okay, I'm trying to do this because it's better for the environment. But how many packets of this do I need to purchase to do my whole house? We're trying to get rid of plastics. This comes in a plastic packet. It's one of those soft plastics which doesn't go in the recycling bin, and you as a person have to put in the extra effort to return it to one of those, here we call it Red Cycle. It's a special place where you can recycle soft plastics like this. But it doesn't have a special bin at your house, and to do it you've got to put in the extra effort. You know, a lot of people aren't going to bother. So, how many packets of this am I going to need to use to do my whole house? So I used, what, I'm guessing here off the top of my head, but I'm thinking I probably used a whole packet, if not more, just to do my kitchen floor, which is about 9 square meters. So let's say 2 packets. If you go the vinegar option, okay, it's only 1 bottle. The cost of the vinegar was about $2. It's 1 plastic bottle. That's not too bad. It's got the recycle symbol underneath, so it just goes straight into the recycling bin. But you've still got your multiple packets of this plastic packet. If you decide to go the hydrogen peroxide, again, multiple packets of this. And this, well, to start with, you've got the cost. This little bottle, 200 mils. This cost me $3.90. This has only been used on my test section on the floor. It covered about half a square meter. And it has used, I can get it in the light. There it is. It has used down to there. So let's say 70 or 80 mil. 70 or 80 mil to do a half a meter of my floor. How many bottles of this at $3.90? It's recyclable, but it's still, how many bottles have to go into the recycling bin? And then there's all the extra collections of the garbage men, that, you know, the extra work involved. The truck picks it up, it goes to the recycling place, it gets washed, it gets sorted. All the extra work. Now, isn't that what they call your footprint? The footprint of recycling. Christ, how many of these bottles? And I started to think, honestly, I started to feel sick about the whole thing. I thought, what the heck have I done here? So I did a bit of research, and after I looked at a lot of different products, I ended up choosing this one. It is 1 bottle. It's recyclable. It's got a little symbol on the bottom. To use this product, if you wanted to put it in your water and mop, it is 10 mils of water per litre. If you want to spray it on, you need 6 mil per litre. This product says don't leave it on the floor any longer than 2 hours. So you leave it on for your 10 minutes, your 30 minutes, whatever, and then you simply run a mop over it with clean water. And that is it. 1 mop, clean floor. And at 10 mils per litre, I'm guessing that this 1 bottle is going to wash my floor from top to bottom, from one end to the other, several times over. I'm happy with the results this gave. I admit it wasn't as Hollywood white as the hydrogen peroxide, but I can live without Hollywood white grout. I will do a video just on the cleaning test of this product. So let's think about this. This 1 litre bottle, which is recyclable, uses only water, cost me $20, and it will do my floor repeatedly, 3, maybe 4 times, maybe more. In comparison, to do the same floor, I'm guessing I'm going to need about 10 of these, maybe more, but I'm being generous here, so say 10, at average $2 each. There's 20 bucks. Plus, you wait for it, I guesstimated, could be more, 20 bottles of this at on average $4 each. There's 80 bucks. So to do this, I've spent $80 with 20 plastic bottles to recycle, 10 or more plastic packets that have to have specialty recycling, a lot of physical effort on my part, and then all that extra water because the floor needs repeated washings to remove the residue from the bicarb soda. This is one of those times when doing the right thing is not doing the right thing.
If you enjoyed this video, remember to like, subscribe, and then share it with your friends.